Welcome back everyone. I really needed to do a second video for new players or for new captains. They very much would like to know about different ships. Of all ships available for Black Friday, probably, I'm just saying, if you are willing to invest in this game, and if you are willing to play coup battle and those missions, uh, defend a naval base or other type of mission, but also, let's say, brawl and clan battles and many other types of different kind of missions and operations. Probably the mains, it's the strongest cruiser of all, thanks to this stupid DPM. If you have Lucian, the premium badass German captain, which costs 175,000 doubloon, this ship will reload in every 4.5 seconds with 12 guns. It has, with this stupid good German premium captain Gunther Lucian, those two combined with mains makes this ship the highest DPM of all tier 8 cruisers, and it's OP as all hell, especially in operations, but also probably if you're really good at this game and playing a cruiser, maybe even clan battles and brawl, you name it. You have torpedoes, you have the best hydro, but most important, you have crazy good DPM. So yeah, if you really want to spend in one good, I'm talking about really darn good, probably the best black ships up there, buck for buck value, maybe 7,800 could be an option. I'm just saying could because I don't know your wallet. It's up to your decision if it's worth or not. I'm just giving you my honestly opinion about this ship. We in right hands can makes a lot of credits, and you will buff the what do you call it, captains like there is no tomorrow. So this one highly recommend. So what else? We are going back. Now there is some other stupid strong ships, not just this one, but let's talk about the bombers. Now at this one, very short information. I do not recommend you for love of God to purchase this ship. It's very simple. It's a very good battleship, but you can purchase it still with coal. So this is a coal ship. Yes, if you don't have any coal or any, you're new to the game, let's purchase a pommel. It's not a bad idea. It's just that, in my honestly opinion, this ship, it's not worth twice as much money as the Tirpitz, or close to 3 times more than Scharnhorst. It is 3 times better than Scharnhorst? Hell no. So for that reason, no. But listen, if you are, I don't know, very crazy rich dude, yeah, go for it. What do I know? I do not know your wallet. It's strong, but there is opportunity to have it purchased with coal. Or for that same reason, Jean Bart, it's overpriced. It's a good ship, don't get me wrong, overpriced. Now let's talk about some other ships. Loyang, actually, guys, it's probably in a ranked battle. Yes, you heard me right, ranked battle. One of absolutely the strongest tier 8 destroyer in this game. You mean the strongest? Yes, I really mean that. And it does not cost a fortune, only 5,700. I mean, remember that some tier 10 Black Friday cost you whopping 30,000 doubloon. So if you, let's say, want to spend as little as money and you enjoy the US, but this is not the US, but what's a gimmick about all this ship, it has some very strange reason, hydro, the best damn hydro at tier 8 with US smoke and a lot of daka and pretty decent-ish torpedoes. Let's talk about torpedoes really fast. Of course, they are 9.2 km 55 knots, kind of a slow, but the concealment is great. I do believe you can get her down to 5.8, and your hydro is 5.5. So all you need to do is sail straight, couple more seconds until you are when you're spotted. Put you're the best smoke in the game, US smoke, and the best hydro in the game, which is German, and voila, you will nuke all the destroyers, yeah, with your main guns. And it's fast and it's pretty agile. It's a literally premium Benson with this cork of hydro, the best damn hydro. So altogether, I do believe it's a very strong ship. So let's go back. Buck for buck, I do recommend this one. It is crazy strong. What else shall I show you guys? I will talk about the aircraft carrier a little bit later on. So we are going for it. Yes, Scharnhorst. If you are new to this game, and if you are probably doesn't know how to angle, doesn't know how you aim, you are learning, and probably this is your first premium ship, yes, I do believe it's worth to have 6,800. But once again, it's up to you. It is different gameplay. You will struggle versus battleship, but you're definitely gonna nuke all cruisers, and also in some regards thanks to the secondary build and some other also very strong versus destroy. But keep that in mind, you do not have hydro, so that is the biggest downside with this ship. You do not have hydro, you know what I mean. Otherwise you have torpedoes, you have a pretty fast reload of the gun. So what I'm trying to say, it's a very strong armor layout for tier 7, probably one of the strongest and tankiest so-called battle cruiser or battleship at tier 7. So it is crazy strong. I highly recommend you playing Brawl with this one, and learning the game, learning to aim and so on. So yeah, I feel she's the skin are fantastic. It looks badass and it performs badass. And by the way, the reason I'm recommending this, it's not a whole lot of doubloons. Yes, it is 6,850, but you can definitely level up your captain even in coup battle and more or less in operation of the week. This is awesome ship, pretty damn strong. I know it's not a tier 8, but for buck, this is my honestly opinion more worth than Tirpitz. So we are going back to Tirpitz right now. Once again, it is after all a Bismarck with torpedoes. It's not a bad ship. I do not own her because I have a very good crew of you know, well, it does fulfill the role of a level up that captain, and it's probably in brawling situation one of the strongest tier 8 battleship, because you do have a very strong secondary, one of the which kind of makes hilarious fun sometimes to play. Your secondary, it's absolutely hilarious strong, and you have torpedoes. So probably of all ships, this is the last one you want to what do you call it, brawl versus. So yeah, I do recommend if you like this type of gameplay, but once again, it's up to your decision if in real money it is worth 8,950 doubloons. But recommendation, if it's a good or strong, yes, hell yeah, it is. But there is another options. Of course, this is a Tirpitz and it has a great secondary. On the other hand, the biggest downside with this ship, it's the AA. Now you may argue that Massachusetts AA, it is no, hell no, we're not gonna buy it because I do have Massachusetts on my main account, which I receive it and just opening the container. Now the scheme and the the ship's design, it's absolutely fantastic. What's special about this ship is that you have very pinpoint good accuracy secondary, and the guns are floaty. I'm talking about it takes forever for your shells to hit the target, but when they hit, it's not you. I really feel that it's you're not playing with you know, Shan horse or with Gneiss now, which the dispersion is all over the place. Now keep that in mind. The biggest difference between this one and North Carolina, the dispersion is much worse than North Carolina. On the flip side, you are a secondary monster. You will kill destroy like there isn't anyone's business with this one. So it is fun. It is fun. For a very strange reason, this costs more money than Turpits. Give me a break, Wargaming. I have no idea why. Maybe, I'm just saying, maybe you will earn slightly more credits and silver with this ship than Turpits, because, for instance, you have bigger caliber guns, you can overmatch. Yes, you heard me right. This is the biggest difference. You can overmatch your and it's not, yeah, the shell speed, it is kind of sad to say that, but you have also 9 guns, so each and every salvo you do, if you're gonna hit, you'll do much more damage with Massachusetts or North Carolina than, for instance, the Turpits. Turpits guns are smaller. So yeah, probably because of the guns, you can definitely maybe sometimes earn more credits. So I did already mention in my previous the Atago, it's a good ship. Sims and Asasho are very unique, both of them. They are playing extremely unique gameplay. It is dirt cheap or kind of a cheap, depends of your wallet, but 3,700 doubloon, it's not bad for a premium ship. US, if you want to level up the US captain, probably it's not a bad idea. With this one, it's very specific gameplay. You only have deep water torps, can only harm battleship and CV, not cruiser, not anything else. So it is cheap, but keep that in mind. Probably this is a very unique ship, not very good in some maps, and in some the best maps you can dream about, it's ocean, open ocean, and then the battleship are screwed with 20 kilometers deep water torps. Yeah, so yeah, in some maps this could be a monster. But now let's go to the real fan factor if you are carrier. Carriers. I know I do not have this, but I have the tier 8 regular Tech 3 Soviet CV. Now, of course, there's a lot of gimmick, but one of the gimmick is that with the Soviets, they have one strike and one strike only. They cannot return and then strike you again. You just go for one big, large damage hit. And if you can manage to do that, well, you will ruin the days of many players, no matter what they are, if they are destroyer, if they are whatever they are, because there's a lot of planes coming at you, so the chance that you'll shoot all planes is never gonna happen almost. If that ship, it's not crazy overpowered in AA, it's a Worcester, or I don't know what to say. But what I'm trying to say, this is all about one huge damage dealer once, and then you return back and strike another time. So it does have a lower DPN than any other carriers. So let's go back. Do I recommend it? Only if you are familiar with Soviet CV, and if you are, well, enjoying this one type of oomph. Also, you're doing a lot of damage in one go. Of a very strange reason, cost close to, what the heck is this? Exactly 2,000 more doubloons than Kaga. probably only is because it's German. Seriously, what's special about this? It has the best secondary in the game, a very accurate secondary, and probably with the bombs and everything else, it is strong. In right hands, this is a powerhouse, and you may enjoy it blapping and ruining anyone else in the game. It is what it is, guys. My honestly opinion that this is a strong tier 8 carrier, premium carrier. Kind of a weird if you're a destroyer, if you're, oh, there's a grab zeppelin, let's go nuke it. Before you know, the secondary will nuke you instead. It has the most accurate secondary in the game. Yeah, go and figure. I have no idea what to say, but one thing I know, that there is another carrier which is by far even more deadlier, and you will earn, yes, especially when you're top dog, you will earn more credits than any other tier 8 carriers, and that it's Kaga. It's a tier 7 so-called plane, so you don't have the best plane, but what's special, you have a lot of planes. Even if the planes will go down, you still have opportunity to strike, and probably the strongest in this carrier, or the torpedo bombers are just hilarious strong, and it will ruin you. Yeah, it is freaking strong. There's a lot of torpedo wall. It's very hard, especially for battleships, to dodge. And then of course everything else is also kind of busted. You have the rocket plane, which they are fantastic, and the AP bombs, which, for unfortunately, and be aware about the German battleship, they'll eat citadel if a Kaga and any other Japanese carrier will strike them, and then citadel damage you cannot heal, so keep that in mind. But the main focus about this ship is definitely her torpedo power. And yeah, you will land torps after torps, and this is how you do damage in this ship. Forcing your enemy to use DPS. I'm talking about repair party, or your heal, and then you go again and again and again until that particular player it's dead. So yeah, and you have a lot of planes on the ship, on the carrier. So yeah, of course you will struggle versus tier 10 ships, and even sometimes versus tier 9. But it is strong as all hell. A little bit too strong in my honestly opinion. I was facing, so I know exactly what I'm saying. So there you have it, guys. I did talk about all those planes, but before I'm gonna end this video, there is options, guys, and this is my honestly opinion. If you are new to this game and you're dreaming Zerra is something that I would like to purchase, well, it's simple as all hell. Save your coal, and once you have saved your coal, trust me if I'm gonna say right now, Kaga is strong, Grab Zeppelin is strong, but I do believe the Malta and this stupid overpowered carrier it's even more stronger, and it costs you just coal. Coal is something that you get by opening the container and completing some mission. So I know this is something that you save over time in couple months or years. However, those ships are all stronger than any tier 8, and cost you of your credit card zero just playing this game and save your coal. And I very much like to say this is the way. I know it's Black Friday, you used to purchase stuff, but for new players, I honestly believe, even if you're aircraft carrier captain or what you are, I still believe that some ships are much more worth to purchase with coal. And by the way, I kind of forgot, you also have minus 25% coupons. So this is not the final price you pay. This is the final price from 228 for this tier 9 premium Izumo, yes, you can definitely see with different kind of guns and some torpedoes. So this is the thing. 171,000 coal. It's much better, stronger. You have 20 kilometers torps and everything else. It's much more enjoyable and better for your wallet. But this is how I would do it if I were you. So guys, thanks guys for watching, and always captains, fair seas, and goodbye.